but there just really is no room for creativity in competition barbecue. It's just one of those things. Welcome to Cue the Mic. I'm Darren Worth.
And I'm the handsome Randy Twyford.
And I'm Emma Derflinger, and this is episode 135.
The handsome.
Yeah.
Feeling handsome today, Randy?
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, every day I feel handsome. I'm not going to kid you.
Every day I feel handsome. That's
you
good,
feel
Randy.
handsome about yourself. Who else is going to? So, it's kind of my word.
It's a good point.
You don't feel good about yourself, nobody else is.
That's right. Now I'm just
trying to figure out.
It sounds
like some Zig Ziglar.
Zig Ziglar.
Saying or something,
Yeah.
So, Darren, you're just in from Big Adventure, Viva Las Vegas.
In Viva Las Vegas.
Viva Las
How was that?
Vegas.
Tell you the truth, it was cold. It was rainy.
Was it really?
Oh, yeah. It always rains in the desert, doesn't it? One time a year. The one time we're there.
How cool was it?
Let's just say it was warmer in Des Moines when I got here.
Oh.
No, it was mid 50s, which was cool in the desert.
Sure.
You could go to we were wearing jeans. You could get to a t-shirt for about half hour a day.
Right.
Otherwise, it was sweatshirts, and in the evening time, it was double sweatshirts, stocking cap, coat.
That cool.
It was cool.
Oh, but damn.
It was cool, but it was a fun weekend. Fun weekend. Got to
now,
do
where was
some
it held at?
At the Silverton Casino.
Okay.
Which is kind of it's south of the main drag. So I really, tell you the truth, I never really saw any of Vegas, hardly at all.
Right.
The F1 race was going on down around the strip, so it was like no way you were going there.
Sure.
There's also a music festival.
There is?
There was, yeah.
Huh. It's a big town.
It is a big town.
Some of them ventured out to Fremont Street, but no. We just kind of hung out by the hotel. Had some, Gabe Trevino from Smokin' Volts. He knows Vegas like the back of his hand.
Where's he from?
Southern Cal.
Southern California. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so he knows Vegas really well. So he knew all the places to eat.
Uh-huh. Non-touristy places.
Yeah, some a little touristy, but that's okay because, it's okay if it's touristy if the food's great.
Sure.
And the food was great.
Was it really?
Yeah, we went out Thursday night to this, what was the name of the restaurant? Oh, shit. I should have looked it up.
Oh.
L. Hang on. Hold, please.
Was it one of the 18 you posted on your story? Oh, it's gone anyway.
And then I go say, look at all my photos, and there it is. El Gordo. Tacos El Gordo.
Uh-huh.
And so Tacos El Gordo started in Tijuana, Mexico.
Okay.
I'm in the know because there was a lot of Southern Californians there. So started in started in Tijuana and came across the border and started in San Diego. And they have two or three
type deal.
It kind of a chain, not kind of a chain.
Sure.
They've got two or three locations, I think they told me, in San Diego.
Okay.
And then came to Vegas and have two locations, if not three, in Vegas. One's downtown on the Strip.
Okay.
And then one was kind of on the outer edges, and that's the one we went to. But
okay,
very interesting. Almost kind of reminds you of Cat's Deli a Mexican Cat's Deli.
Really? In what way?
Well, Cat's Deli, how you walk up. Have you been to Cat's Deli, right?
Yeah,
Many
yeah.
times, probably.
Yeah.
So Cat's Deli, you walk up to whatever line, you walk up to a cutter, and he cuts you pastrami or, whatever, and makes your sandwich in front of you.
Right.
Well, this one actually had lines for every type of taco. So they had lines for, we had a beef, I don't know what they called it, Sodero or whatever. It was a beef navel taco. So think beef belly, think bacon on think cow bacon made into a taco, just soaking there in a pot of tallow. And as you go up, it's all street tacos, corn tortillas, double corn tortilla. And each station, would take the beef belly one, took it out of the tallow, put it on the board, chopped it up really fine, dressed it with onion, cilantro, and if you wanted a salsa, they would ask for it. The chorizo line was different. The tacos al pastor was on a huge, huge spit, and they were carving that off the spit.
Sure.
But you go to this line, and then if you want some of those tacos, you go back over to that line, and you just kind of you jump from line to line until you get all the tacos you want, and then you go pay for it, and you sit down.
Okay.
Really good, really authentic, really good. Just an experience. I'm glad we went when it wasn't busy. We didn't get there till like almost 8:00 at night.
Okay.
So it was damn near bedtime anyway. But
right.
We ate tons of tacos. I mean, they're $4 tacos, I think. And
okay.
I think we spent $100 and some bucks for four of us. So we had a lot of. We had a lot.
That's
Let's just say
lot.
we had a lot of taco. Yeah, it was. I mean,
like
I only had 6 or 7. Yeah.
Only 6 or
so
7, Randy.
We did that. And then we went the next night, Friday night, we went to, I'm going to get it wrong, Pizza Rock. I think Pizza Rock? I'm almost positive it's Pizza Rock. I keep wanting to say Tower Rock, but I think it's Pizza Rock. Went to Pizza Rock, which is, they serve every type of pizza that you could ever imagine.
Really?
And so their menu, you can't just build your own pizza here. I mean, they had
Pizza Rock,
Chicago style, New York style, Detroit style, margarita pizza, I mean, just everything. And under each category, they would have 5 or 6 specialty pizzas that they made under each category. And some of the pizzas serve 2 to 3 people, some serve 4 to 5 people.
Right.
Well, we went with a group. There was 8 of us. Went and, we got a couple margarita pizzas, Detroit pizza. We got a Chicago style pizza. I mean, it was just
now.
crazy.
What's a Detroit pizza, Darren?
Well, it's cooked in a Lloyd's pan, I call it. So it's really thick crust.
Okay.
And then really thick crust, and then I'm not sure if you could probably not see the picture. Can you see the picture?
No,
Randy?
yeah, you can see
okay.
it.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. So anyway, really served it really crispy crust around the outside, tons of toppings, tons of cheese, which let's not even talk about the cheese.
Right.
And then marinara sauce or pizza sauce on the top. So they had, I mean, their margarita pizza, while we're showing pictures, margarita pizza was top notch.
Nice.
Hold it back a little bit. I meant tilt it, but it's okay. You got it. Yep, there you go. It's fine.
Yeah, so it was good. So we filled the table full of pizzas once again. We had,
right.
I think we ordered 8 pizzas for 8 of us. we had a lot of leftovers, but man, am I paying for the cheese experience? Ooh,
I bet
doggy.
you are. Not a good situation.
Not a good situation. But anyway, so yeah, it was kind of, and then last night after the barbecue contest, we were in the mood for Hawaiian, for kind of Hawaiian plate lunch. So we found a little hole in the wall kind of bar Hawaiian place that just right down the road, and we went and we had Kahlua pig and mac salad and rice, and it was
Pretty authentic.
Sounds good.
Yeah, pretty authentic. The only thing that was really weird, their mac salad they made with spaghetti noodles.
Oh.
Huh.
Now, when we talk about Hawaiian, the real authentic Hawaiian mac salad, now I'm told, has diced potatoes in it. Not a lot, but some diced potatoes in it.
Okay.
Well, this actually had diced potatoes in it. I mean, out of the out of the 6-ounce portion you got, I only tasted 2 potatoes.
So it's more like a pasta instead of like a
yeah,
the spaghetti noodles kind of make it.
It was kind of it was weird, but it tasted away amazing. Yeah, so
I believe that.
Can you see it, or do I need to go back?
To go straight. It's just sometimes the way you're light. It's just a bright picture, so it's not gonna.
Yeah. There you go.
We're not gonna be able to see it that well.
Oh,
because of the plate reflecting.
Yeah. Anyway, so the Kahlua pig was really good. The rice was good. The mac salad tasted good, but it was just weird. I mean, who puts?
With a
I'm not sure if they. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a normal, or maybe the distributor shorted them their elbow macaroni, or maybe it was their take on it. I don't know. Came out. It was good though.
What was this place called?
I don't know. I don't know. Something.
That
yeah. Yeah, I may have to go.
There's a lot.
Probably does not help you.
No. L?
Nah, it was here. I'll get it right here. It was here. It was something like Uncle Rico's.
That doesn't even pop up.
Well, now it won't, because now it's moved me to Des Moines, Iowa.
I'm in Las Vegas and it doesn't. Uncle
something. Just put Uncle Hawaiian.
In Las Vegas. Uncle Frank's.
Uncle
Hawaiian
Frank's.
barbecue.
It's
not Uncle's. Uncle
Frank.
Uncle Frank.
Yeah, just kind of
I don't
know. It was kind of weird.
A deep dive.
We were hungry for. Gabe and I were hungry for a Hawaiian plate lunch because you want to carb up after. Probably gained 15 pounds on this trip, so I'm back to vegetables. But
it looks like their mac salad is with spaghetti noodles.
I'll
be damned.
Yeah. Things that make you go,
I lied. Nope, I lied. They're with elbows. They just have a bunch of fried noodle items. So they must have just been out of elbows.
Yeah. Huh.
Because, these all have elbows.
And then they had this soy sauce that was, a Hawaiian soy sauce. Have you ever had an Hawaiian soy sauce?
No.
Called
but I'm intrigued.
Shoyu. Shoyu. Shoyu.
Shoyu.
And they said, do you want shoyu sauce or whatever? And I'm like, yeah, whatever. They bring it out, and it's just Hawaiian soy sauce. So it's somehow different, and we won't dig into that, but it's a sweeter soy sauce than like a regular Chinese soy sauce.
Okay.
Sounds good to
So
me.
needless to say, Sherry really liked it. She's like, I really like that soy sauce. Okay. Yeah, Amazon will have a bottle here tomorrow.
Ooh.
The amazing
their menu actually looks really good. And now I feel like I might need some Hawaiian food in my life.
Oh, Hawaii. Do you ever eat Hawaiian food, Emma?
I haven't in a long time.
Oh yeah, there's a couple places out in Waukee or something, I think.
Waukee's like forever away.
Yeah, on the way to Van Meter. Yep.
Forever away.
So anyway, that was kind of our food adventure. We never really got any. They went to a Hawaiian breakfast restaurant, which I did not go, and had all kinds of things. Otherwise, unfortunately, I had hotel breakfast every day.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that sounds like a blast.
No gambling.
Good.
Gambling.
No
Good
gambling.
on ya.
Could have.
Good on.
Could have, but
No, gambling's
no.
overrated.
Yeah,
Kind of busy with other stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
no. I mean, at Thursday night, there was a bunch of them in the casino, and they were playing blackjack and stuff. But I don't know. I'm just not much of a gambler.
Right.
You know,
Just gotta keep all
ask
that
Sherry.
money close.
Ask Sherry. I'm kind of a fun hater. I didn't drink at all, and I didn't gamble at all, and I was in Las Vegas.
There you go.
That tracks. Fun hater.
Fun hater. Hashtag fun hater.
That is the hashtag I would use to describe Darren North.
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah.
On all your travels around at barbecue contests, have you ever heard of a cleaner called Buckshot Barbecue?
A cleaner?
Yes, it's a degreaser
No.
called Buckshot Barbecue.
No.
I ordered some today. I saw it on Facebook or Instagram, and they were cleaning. What?
Is it real?
He's moved from
Yeah,
TikTok.
I ordered it
he's
from
moved
Amazon.
He's moved
That
from
doesn't
TikTok.
mean anything.
He's moved from TikTok to Instagram for his
Instagram.
purchases.
Yeah, and
Buckshot?
they showed them cleaning those grill grates
Yeah.
and stuff. So I'll be able to report back to the group maybe next week or so how it works, because I got some dirty grill grates, if you can't imagine.
What'd
that.
you say it was?
Buckshot Barbecue.
It's bullshot barbecue.
Bullshot, excuse me.
Okay, for anybody that wants
Wow.
to,
Last time I did bull shots is when I was in corporate America, and we'd go duck hunting. We'd take customers duck hunting. And in the morning, they'd make bull shots. And when you shot the first duck, you had to take a shot of bull shots.
What's bullshots?
I'm glad you asked.
50-50 vodka and beef broth warm.
Oh,
Ugh.
Yep.
oh, that just about made me throw up in my mouth.
Yeah, it was
That
bad.
sounds kind of nasty.
It's bad, but when the president of the company goes, "Hey, have a shot," you go, "Oh, okay,
Okay,
yep.
yeah,
I love
yeah,
one, yep,
yeah.
Back when I had
Brady,
to be
this
yes man.
is supposed to clean in just 10 minutes.
I know.
Ooh,
However,
It
it
caught
does
my
have
eye,
three.
so I ordered a bottle of it.
It does only have 3 stars on Amazon.
ooh.
Could be hit or miss. I don't know how
Well,
you
it
feel
won't
about
be
that.
the first thing I've pissed money away on.
Okay.
Yeah. I my grill grates on my Mac grill. I keep them on my Mac, and I grill on my Mac almost every single day. And they were so bad. Was cleaning my can out here a few weeks ago. I'm going to put some Sam's Club cleaner on it. I'm just going to let it sit in a garbage bag, because if you let it sit in a garbage bag, it seems to really clean. So I let it sit there for a couple days. And I took the power washer to them. They still weren't coming clean. I mean, I literally had a chisel and hammer trying to get the buildup off of them. And
you're right.
I thought to myself, hey, dumbass, there's a brand new set of grill grates sitting on your shelf over here. Why didn't you just put the new grill grates on?
Right.
So
well, I'll be able to report back.
put the new grill.
I'll be able to report back if the
I'm excited
bullshot.
to hear. I'm excited to hear
barbecue's
your
any good.
review.
Are you going to do before and after shots, Randy?
Mm-hmm.
No.
He is. Yeah, he is.
No.
Yeah, for the social media, you have to.
Well,
For the podcast.
Randy, they have a rule at the Emma. You may not know this. Randy knows this. At the Jack, they have a rule.
Oh, we've heard that story
Oh,
1,000
yeah.
times. Yeah, the Randy Twyford
about-
rule. Blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
I think it's all bullshit.
Okay, so
You
I
know.
actually.
You know
So
it's not
we-
bullshit.
So we need before and after photos.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah, we're either going to debunk, we're going to stump the chunk, or debunk.
Yeah.
Because
Bullshot
if
barbecue.
it's gonna clean anybody's grill grates, it's gonna be yours.
Yeah. I don't know. They sound like they're about in the shape that Darren's was, kind of buildup of crap on the rails and stuff.
God.
Right. So this will be the real test. That stuff might be actually 5 stars.
I would have thrown them away, except for I actually take stainless steel bolts and bolt them to the grate.
Right.
So they don't move around on me.
Right. Got them on a PK? No, you got them on something else.
No, they're on my Mac. They're on my Mac.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's the only reason I didn't throw them away, is because then I would have had to, it would have been a project trying to get those bolts off. And then you got to re-drill holes through the grill grate to get the right size bolt, and just would have been a pain in the ass. So that's a winter project that'll never get done.
Exactly.
Right.
So back to the contest.
Back to the contest. Just a great barbecue jackpot. Christy Vanover, who's a barbecue cook, social media influencer, she's got Girls Can Grill.
Hell yeah, they can.
And did an absolute amazing job. And anytime I think you can get a barbecue cook organizing a contest, they just know what the teams want.
I would agree with you on that.
Right? They just know what the teams want. So they had a $20,000 prize purse. They brought in they were over 100 teams, but by the time it was all said and done, there was 90 that finished. Some of them didn't make it, a long ways to go, Right. So anyway, every little detail. I mean, turn-ins were close. They put up a tent in the parking lot. Our hotel was, there was condos they were renting out right there. We actually stayed at the Hyatt, which was about 200 yards away, so we could walk back and forth to the hotel room. Casino was right there. Bass Pro Shop in the Bass Pro Shop parking lot.
Okay.
Or just right next to it. So just an amazing setup. Came around with some local donut place and gave everybody donuts and coffee and stuff on Saturday morning. Just kind of really took care of the cooks.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
And so we flew in, of course, and they're like, hey, do you want 4 cans? I'm like, nah, let's just run the 1 can challenge.
Okay.
1 can challenge.
So we ran the 1 can challenge. I did. It was kind of miserable. On Friday, it was like raining a lot of the day. And then on Saturday, it's like 3:30 in the morning, and I'm walking across to the parking lot, and it's raining again. I'm like, what in the hell? And so get over there, and Sherry's like, do you need me? And I'm like, no, dear. She goes, well, Iowa State plays, their game was at 11, which was 9 o'clock that time. I'm like, she goes, the night before, she goes, hey, it looks like chance of rain. Yeah. She had did the boxes, the parsley boxes and stuff.
Right.
And put them in the refrigerator at the hotel.
Okay.
And before I left, or that night before, she goes, hey, you might want to take those boxes with you. Which was signal for, I may not show up.
Right.
But she did. She came out. She actually delivered us breakfast before the game, and then, or at halftime or something. Maybe it was before the game. She delivered, then she showed back up about 11 o'clock or whatever and helped with turn-ins and things like that.
Good.
So, but cooked the 1 can challenge. I did have a little on Friday. I wanted to hurry up and get my meat done because I decided I was going to run pork steaks.
Okay.
And Sherry looked at me like, you're running pork steaks? I'm like, yeah, we're in Vegas. We're either going to get first or last in pork steaks,
Right.
We're just going to swing for the fence. And it just really fit into the 1 can challenge by doing pork steaks. So I was getting ready to fire up the can.
Bless you. Oh my God, did you not even sneeze?
I didn't even sneeze because, Emma, don't you know you can't interrupt a sneeze?
I don't know that.
and bless you should come after the sneeze,
I
not
was just being preemptive.
I know, and you scared off my sneeze.
Well,
It'll
good.
come
You're
back.
welcome, is what you should be saying. Thank you. You're
Oh
welcome.
no, there's
Darren.
nothing better than a good sneeze.
Oh,
That's
no,
true,
no.
but while we're recording.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the pork steak.
Yes.
Back to the pork steak. So on Friday, I was over there, got my meat inspected, got my pork butts injected. I had taken some collars. And then I had the idea that, hey, in order to make these things look really good, I'm going to find some string. So I found a steak cooker that was cooking. And I said, hey, guys, string? And like, yeah, right here. So I tied the pork collars up like I would a rib roast.
Okay.
So they were kind of had a nice shape to them.
Uh-huh.
And then I was getting ready to fire up my drum. And old Smitty from Loot and Booty goes, hey, do you need this pellet cooker? He had a little Green Mountain Grill Trek, just a little portable one. I'm like, hey, can I cook my pork on that today? And he's like, yeah. So I cooked my pork on the pellet cooker so I didn't have to worry about getting the can dirty and reloading it and all that stuff. So it was kind of the 1 1/4 can challenge, actually.
Right.
So cooked the pork steaks, got them done, let them rest, put them in the cooler overnight. And then the next morning I was able to just slice them into 1/2 inch thick, but slices. So we cooked chicken. I took chicken wings only. Once again, 1 can challenge, went in Vegas, and wings are pretty popular out on the West Coast. Quite a few people turn in wing only boxes, so I know it wasn't a huge chance.
Not a surprise.
But I'd only cooked wings a few times, and I really didn't know. Well, I happened to be next to Sterling from Loot and Booty, and I said, hey, I'm going to cook wings. You going to help me? He goes, yeah. I said, so he gave me his seasoning, which was really good. I've used it before, but his Gold Star chicken rub. But then he gave me his new cherry chipotle sauce, and I'm not sure how new it is. It's new to me. And it was like the shizzle. I mean, it was good shit. And so I said, hey, might as well I'm going to run your sauce. So I ran his sauce, ran the wings, and we were cooking the wings, and he was like 2 feet away from me. So I'm like, okay, what are we doing? He goes, okay, put your wings on, kind of one of those things. Hey, put them in the bath, da-da-da-da-da. Cooked the wings. So we walked away with 7th place wings. And then he cooked wings, and his were really good too. And he got like 30 or 40 something.
Oh, boy.
Whoops.
But now I know all the tricks about cooking wings. I got a free chicken wing cooking class free of charge.
Good.
Nice.
Ribs, I thought we had. I don't even want to talk about ribs anymore because I don't even know what they want. But ribs came out well, looked good, were tender. End up getting 20-something in ribs out of 90.
29th.
29th
Yeah.
in ribs.
That's respectable.
I have the post up.
Yeah. And you can't tell. The problem with judging today is you can't tell. It's like you get 9s, you get 8s and 9s across the board, right? And so, like in taste, we got 3 9s and 3 8s. 3 9s in taste and 3 8s in taste.
Right.
And then when you get to tenderness, you get 3 9s in tenderness and 3 8s in tenderness. So it's hard to really decipher. What are you, were they overdone? Were they underdone? Or who knows?
Right.
Who knows?
So that's the frustrating part of competition barbecue, of course, is being able to decipher, because we didn't get any comment cards. They lost our score sheet, so they had to reprint it. So even if we would have got comment cards, but most time they tell people you have to give comment cards if you're given a 6 or below. Right. Well, you'd kind of like to know, why are they giving me an 8 versus a 9? What
causes the little difference in there?
Yeah, were the ribs overcooked or were they undercooked?
I think that's a fair question.
I do too.
But yeah, so anyway, but it's the same thing. Pork steaks, we got 20 what, ninth in ribs,
Yes.
which was actually in the top third, which is better than we have been scoring in ribs. Pork, I mean,
52nd.
we've been cooking really good pork, and I knew we were taking a big chance cooking pork steaks. They turned out just amazing. I mean, they were good. And everybody that tried them, because I cooked like 15 pork steaks, or I grilled off 15 pork steaks and turned and burned them like I normally would at home. And they were good. And everybody's like, oh my God, these are so good, and then we get 52nd. But, there just really is no room for creativity in competition barbecue. It's just one of those things that cooking something outside the box to gain attention, you once in a while will pay off, but
Not too often.
9 times out of 10, you're just stupid for doing it. I guess I was stupid for doing it.
You got to stay with the same old, don't you?
Yeah, because if we would have hit top 10 in pork, it puts us right up in the top 5 in the contest, probably. So brisket, thought we had a decent brisket. It wasn't great by any means. Had a decent brisket, and what did we get? 22nd, something, 24th?
26th.
26th?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, pork really drug us down. Took us to 20th overall, but still 20th out of 90. We had a great time. We won enough money to pay for our parking at the Des Moines airport, plus a little bit more.
Why don't you just start... Why don't you park at my house? Free parking.
And then what do I do?
Uber for $10.
No.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be.
You can't.
I'm not trying to be thrifty.
Don't complain about the prices of the Des Moines parking if you're not going to use
no.
resources.
Time out, Emma. Did I complain about the price of Des Moines parking?
Well,
no. Did I complain?
No, he didn't.
I didn't complain about it at all.
You made a comment.
I just said we won enough money to pay for parking with a little Lex over. That was the joke.
Yeah, that's why I took it as we didn't win enough goddamn money to even pay for our parking.
Oh.
It wasn't about the expense of the parking.
I take back my comment. However, free parking at the Durflinger residence if you ever need it.
CNN on us there.
Yeah.
Rude. Anyway, carry on.
So it sounds like it was a pretty good contest overall.
It was a great contest. We were across from Crash and Lisa, who's a team out of Hawaii. They run the contest in Hawaii.
Okay.
So we talked a lot to them about cooking in Hawaii and cooking nest. We just had a great time.
It was pretty obvious that Big John's was going to win it.
Yeah, their first grand ever.
Was it really?
Yeah,
that's exciting.
Local guy, him and his wife and his mom and dad, and they've been cooking for 10 years.
Really?
But their first grand championship. Great guy.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, super excited for them. Super excited. Yeah. I went up and talked to him afterwards, and I said, the second one's a lot easier than that first one is to get. But, I imagine they were celebrating last night. We were more focused on Hawaiian plate lunches, but it's kind of nice to, that flying in, we just borrowed a can, and Tony Courthouse, who runs Fire and Ice, he was driving out to, he's going to be out there on vacation and had meetings and stuff. So he was driving out. So he said, hey, you want me to stop by and get anything? So we loaded a Cambro full of stuff. So we, foil pans and foil and stuff. So we didn't have to buy all that stuff out there.
Right.
And then he took my rub and sauce toolbox out with him. It worked out amazing.
And then you're not going to cook for a little while. So it's not when it comes back.
Yeah. He's going to be back next Friday anyway, but
yeah.
So
I'll be
yeah,
damned.
it worked out super nice.
Good.
Super nice. It's just, the one thing about it that just kind of in the back of my head all day long is why can't there be any creativity in competition barbecue?
I would agree with you.
And I talked a lot. For some reason, it was just a topic of conversation all weekend long with barbecue guys, and we were talking about recipes and switching recipes and whatever. And we talked about, how if you're doing well, let's say you're winning or finishing in the top 5, top 10 every time, and then all of a sudden you go to a contest or two and fall below that, everybody tends to go change recipes.
Start scrambling, don't they?
Start scrambling, start changing recipes, or as Sherry put it up to me last night, she goes, I think you're just bored with cooking the same thing. So if you cook like I think we cooked 30 contests this year. If you cook 30 contests, you're just sick of cooking the same thing.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But the fact of the matter is, when you don't score, it's probably just the judging, the variability, not judging, but the luck of the draw on which tables you're hitting.
Right.
And you do this. So if you were just to stick to your same exact recipes and cook through your slump, cooking the same exact recipes,
not scramble,
not change, not try and improve, not try and do anything. If you find something that can hit in the top 5 and you just keep cooking it
and get it dialed in even more. The more you cook it, the more you're going to get it dialed in.
Right. So if you do that, then chances are you're probably going to do pretty damn good.
Right.
But that's not the way it normally works.
No, I would agree.
And so I was sitting there talking to Sherry last night saying, boy, I just don't know if I can cook a whole year and cook the same recipes. Hell, I can't even cook the same recipes from week to week.
Right.
Just because you want to try something different. Let's see if this hits. Because I think there's so much luck involved that it doesn't matter what you're putting on the stuff. You still got to cook it.
Right.
But we've seen some things, we've seen chopped brisket score this week in the top 15.
Really? Chopped brisket.
Chopped brisket. We saw all kinds of boxes that, people post their boxes on the internet and they get calls, and I'm like, maybe I should have my grandson come with me and then he could put the meat in the box.
There you go.
Because I'm not sure it matters. I'm not sure it matters. We were trying to figure out that thing is, are these judges so tuned that they can almost pick out these professional boxes? And is that going into their mind at all?
There's no question in my mind. There's no, I believe that 100%. They can look at a box and tell, I think, it's just me, from an outsider now looking in, I think they can tell people's boxes. Now, maybe not.
Now, they can't tell whose box it is, but they can
got a
tell
pretty good
that
idea.
They can tell that it's, well, it's kind of like QOW when QOW years ago used to cook lollipops.
Right. And he was about the only one doing it.
He was the only one doing it. And so I guarantee they could tell when his box was going.
Sure.
But some of this stuff is like, it does not look good.
Really? But it still places.
But it's still placing. So I'm not sure. But that, just looking good, that's only half a point. Tasting good and tenderness is the other, 2.5 and 1.5 points. That's another 4 points of that. Only a half a point is based upon, does it look good? So are you better to take the approach of be super sloppy with your box, but give them great barbecue?
Well, and I always said that about Memphis in May, MBN, Memphis in May cooking. You know, you spend so much time on, you know, all the details and all that stuff, and that's only a small portion of your score. As of the
Right.
taste and the tenderness is a larger part of the largest part of your score. And I think there's times that gets shoved back because you're so obsessed with making sure everything looks perfect, and it's such a small multiplier.
Right. You know, and I think sometimes people forget about putting only the best stuff in the box. Now, we saw that. We saw the example of that this weekend. So, Bill Purvis from Chicken Fried Barbecue, great Texas cook. He overcooked the shit out of his brisket. He overcooked it so bad that he couldn't slice it.
Oh boy.
He couldn't slice it. And he's like, so they had cooked burnt ends. They had cooked brisket point. They had cooked the burnt ends and decided they were too soft and they weren't going to turn them in. Well, they had to turn them in. And so Bill was picking through his box and he was trying to just come up with something. Right? He was trying to come up with something. Oh, I can't see it. I thought I had a photo of it. He ended up turning in 6 burn ends only.
That's it?
How many do you normally turn in?
Well, I mean, normally you would turn in brisket slices and, you know, but he turned in 6 burn ends. And it looked like this desolate island in the middle of that box. And they murdered him. Okay.
Did they really? I was just anxious to hear.
They murdered him. But back to like the pork steaks. He didn't have slices in the box. So what's going through that judge's mind? But really what the judge is trained to say, I judge what's put before me.
Exactly.
So even though it may not have been what you thought it should be,
how was that food in that box?
How was the food that they gave me? Right? Because even on our pork steak box, we got 3 999s.
Oh.
But then we got a myriad of 8/8s and 7s.
What'd you get 7s
judges? Huh? And 10.
What was your appearance scores? Do you remember?
We got all 9s in appearance.
Oh, all 9s? Okay.
Well, 1 8, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, it was just one of those things that it's like those pork steaks really came off of, well, they did come off of two things, but I mean, they were, so there could have been a little variation from pork butt to pork butt, but they were all pulled off the same temperature. They were all sliced up. They were all grilled off. They were, I mean, Randy, that you would have been proud.
Yeah.
They were pork steaks, and they looked great.
I saw pictures of them, and they looked like they were on the money.
And everybody that tried them went, holy criminally, like, we're excited for awards now. We're excited to see if these place or not.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't place. Probably should have just stuck to the normal plan, but.
Pulled a bunch of pork and put some slices in there and be done with it.
No, let's not talk about pulled pork, Randy.
Okay.
Sure, it gets a little touchy when you start talking about pulled pork.
Why is that?
Well, back from that, when I turned in the box pulled pork at the Jack in 2018, and it cost me winning the Jack the second time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that story?
No.
Yeah, back in 2018, I decided I had just won the Royal for the 3rd time. And the next week, or I think it was the next week, we went to the Jack. Maybe it was 2 weeks after we go to the Jack. It was our next cook. We go to the Jack, and I had in my mind that I was just going to turn in. I hadn't been scoring that well in pork, and I'm like, I'm just going to turn in a box of pulled pork.
Just pulled pork.
Just pulled pork, just a big old box of pulled pork. And if the judges judge what they're supposed to, they'll judge what's presented before them.
Right.
So anyway, we ended up going to the awards, and I thought we had told this story, but we'll tell this story again. So we go to awards, and I get 5th place in chicken.
Okay.
And then I get 1st place in ribs with a 180.
Oh, shit.
And then we're going, and they're calling down pork, and old Chip Chapman says, and with another 180. And Brad Leininger's sitting across the hall, and everybody knew what I did. Everybody knew that I turned in that box pulled pork. And he said, with another 180. And I was the only one that had a 180. And he looked across at me and went, he gave me that, you motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
And then they called him for 1st place in pork because he had got a 180 in dessert.
Oh.
I think you have actually told me.
Anyway, and then we went and got 3rd in brisket.
Holy shit. That's almost an automatic grand.
That's almost an automatic grand until you get 53rd place in pork.
Wow.
And 52nd place wins you your 2nd grand at the Jack.
And you got what?
I got
53rd?
I got 53rd. I needed 52nd.
52nd.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's...
I hadn't
So
heard that
this-
story before.
So this
I
whole
would-
idea of trying to be different does not work.
No. And of all
And
places, I would think you would be able to pull that off would have been the Jack Daniels. With all
I
the
thought so
celebrity
too.
judges
I
and
thought so too.
all-
Celebrity
that
judges and
all
Sherry,
that.
when we were doing that box, she was begging me to slice up those money muscles. Just you can turn in pull, just put these money muscles right on top. And I'm like, nope. And I shredded them up right in front of her. She still remembers that to this day.
So don't bring up pulled pork
As
around.
she should. As she should.
So don't bring up
You know.
pulled pork around her.
Don't bring up pulled pork around Sherry,
Okay.
please. Yeah. It still hurts after 7 years.
I'm going to text her and say, I can't believe Darren.
If he'd
Oh,
have
no,
turned
she-
in
she-
pulled-
she'd-
if
she'd-
he'd have turned in pulled pork this weekend, he'd have probably done better.
Probably.
Maybe.
Or just cook my regular pork that I've been hitting top 5 with all the time. I'm not sure
Yeah.
why I had my
Exactly.
I'm not sure
Exactly.
why. I was so focused on this 1-can challenge because it's just a challenge to me.
Right.
And I thought if I could get that pork cooked out of the way, then I wouldn't have to do with it. It's an easy 1-can challenge. And it was a super easy 1-can challenge. I mean, I had my brisket on and I was able to put 1 rack of ribs flat on the grate. And then I had 2 leaning on my rib holders until my brisket got off. And then I was able to wrap my ribs and throw them out there. And the ribs came off about 5 minutes before the chicken was supposed to go on. I mean,
Right on the
the
money.
timing was perfect. Pork would have been a little. I probably would have only been able to cook 2 racks of ribs instead of 3.
Right.
But I still could have got it done. I actually, Randy, I took 4 racks of ribs with me because if my brisket would have been off, I would have been able to just cook all 4 racks of ribs.
Uh-huh.
Well, I got 3 racks of ribs on. There was a rack of ribs sitting on the table. I'm like, what am I going to do with this? So I went and cut it up and seasoned it for party ribs and threw that around the outside rim of the smoker. And I was going to try and turn them some bitches in. I was shooting for the fence.
Yeah.
I would say I'm probably done shooting for the fence, but I'm not.
You're not.
Yeah. You're
You'll
not.
get back. You'll start back again, and you'll get bored after about 2 or 3 contests, and then you'll start doing some stuff, doing the pork steak and things. So,
Yeah.
Randy gets it.
Just because they hit one time in Florida, we got a perfect score one time in Florida.
That
for
one
cooking pork
time in
steaks.
Florida.
But I think Justin McGlon from Lucky's Q sent me a message today. And he goes, dude, you're in Vegas, not Iowa. They don't know what a pork steak is.
might be some to that.
Yeah.
But if you just
know your
put the
crowd.
thing in your mouth and eat it and say not
Instead
what's
of trying
expected.
to judge it, instead of trying to make sure it's looks like everybody else at the table, which you're
Well,
not supposed to do.
It's like thick sliced brisket, right? We have this conversation. I had this conversation with all these Texas boys this weekend, and we just love thick sliced brisket. But some
Right.
judges look too far into that, going, "Oh, they overcooked their brisket, and so they sliced it thick."
Right.
No, I didn't. The whole reason I gave thick sliced brisket is one, my knife won't slice a brisket thin; it just doesn't know how. And second of all, I've always been a big believer that, if you're going to take your doggy bag home, you might as well have enough for the whole family the next day. So I give them a big
Right.
old half-pound slice of brisket. So I'm just doing them a favor. I'm not sure
Yeah.
how they would judge that down. But it just, it's just one of those things. It just reiterates the point that there is no room for creativity in this sport.
I would agree with you. Or if you do, it's in the very beginning, and once you do it a little bit, then it gets old, or people catch on to it, and they're like, no.
Yeah, kind of like the wings. Nobody would have ever thought about turning in wings 10 years ago.
No.
And now it's a pretty norm. People cook. There's a lot of wing combinations. They'll do thighs and wings or legs and wings or whatever, rather than just.
Or nobody would have even thought about turning in legs 10 years ago.
Oh yeah, no, it was a thigh game.
Yeah,
It was
that's all it was.
They might as well put chicken thighs, and I don't think we'll ever go to the breast game, just because it'll dry out too much.
Right.
But I don't know. Maybe chicken tenders. That might be my next move.
Speaking of chicken, I had Charlotte's Kitchen for the first time on Friday.
Really?
Yeah.
They do a great job.
They do a fantastic job.
Yeah.
The OC should step up its game.
Really? Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. Ugh. Dagger.
Well, no, I mean, like, I ate a crab rangoon chicken sandwich. Like, I mean, like, we need specialties again. Start getting crazy. Have some fun with it. I haven't even looked at the OC menu lately, and I feel
it's
like
the same as when you left.
2 years ago.
It is, and part of that reason is,
Yeah, you decided to make it the Forgotten Child, and you switched to the breakfast.
well,
which is fine, but like,
yes and no. I mean, the thing is that kitchen's become a production kitchen.
yeah.
So it's doing the school lunches, it's doing the cinnamon roll, we're doing the Pop-Tarts, we're doing all this production, helping with the prep and whatever. The focus kind of went away from the ghost kitchen because it was such a struggle with the ghost kitchen to get people introduced to understand what the hell it was.
Right.
So maybe okay. So
not
hear me
that
out.
quality should go down, because I'm not sure whether quality. We probably need to look at quality there to make sure we're being the best we could be. But you like Charlotte's Kitchen because you got a crab rangoon chicken sandwich and you got a creative
it was
sandwich.
good. It was.
Their
it's
chicken
good
sandwich their chicken sandwich is amazing though.
Yeah. No, I agree. I was just gonna get the original, but Lane told me I should try the crab rangoon one.
Yeah,
which was phenomenal.
It is.
But I'm
those
just
guys
saying,
are doing a great. Those guys are doing a great job over there. And
yeah,
I'm a fan.
They just opened up a location in Altoona. They're growing. Yeah, dude, the OC menu has not changed.
No, you're right.
Let's bring that child back.
I think we should change the Crafty Mac to Crafty Mac and Bowl and do rice bowls there. That's
I think you should.
We've tried to do that forever.
Look at that sandwich.
It's a nice looking sandwich.
Yeah.
Coleslaw, spicy mayo. I helped come up with this sandwich, Randy.
Home style. The home
style. Yeah, the home style. Ugh.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We got holidays to deal with. We got shit pot full.
That's
How's your holiday business looking, Randy?
It's well, we've shut everything off on Friday or Saturday, and it turned out pretty good. Not as strong as it has been in past years, but there's more people doing what we're doing. So, still, I'm pretty happy with everything. So, matter of fact, I just put a load of turkeys on tonight.
Oh, you did?
good.
Yeah, froze.
Yeah, I got turkeys going on tomorrow. They were all trying to figure out whatever, and I was like, I'll just put them on tomorrow, and I'll take them off the next day.
Yeah,
Bada
I
boom,
put them
bada
on
bang.
tonight, and I'll take them off in the morning when the guys get here. And then I've got a bunch of ribs to cook and a bunch of turkey breasts. Turkey breasts have turned into quite a deal. My supplier can't get those Michigan Farms ones.
Yeah,
And
we've been screaming. We've been screaming trying to get the turkey. I mean, they've shorted us. I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? And then they went and stole some from somebody else and got them to us. So I think we're covered, but it's been a little bit of a problematic. We had to kind of remind people about how long we've been buying that turkey breast.
well, and what happened to me is MJ Kellner, they got cut down to half a truck a month. That's all they can get.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Huh.
And they short them some on it. So I got enough of them to cover, and then I got some regular turkey breasts. I went and got on Saturday from Humphreys. They're not the ones like the Michigan Farms ones, but
The Michigan turkey, yeah.
Michigan Turkeys ones. But I can use them. I've got some caterings coming up with turkey on them, so I can use them and slice them up for the catering. So that'll be fine.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's just keeping that same product.
it's really become a problem. And I've been waiting for you to ask for the farm news.
Well, we're
Well,
going to ask for the farm
yes,
news.
yeah.
Is there
It's towards
anything
the
else
end.
associated with turkeys, though?
Oh,
Yes, it is.
I guess it is towards
In the farm.
end.
Do you want to move right into the farm report?
Yeah, we'll move right into the farm report. Brought to you
Okay,
by
he's got us. First National Bank of
First
Orangeville.
National Bank of Orangeville. We're here to swat your troubles away.
Oh, they got a catchphrase now.
So anyway, looking up some information for the farm report, Tyson is closing their beef plant in Lexington, Nebraska.
Yeah.
Closing
Big deal. Big deal.
Closing that down. And
3,000
then,
employees in a 10,000 person town. Ooh,
how many employees would you say?
3,000.
Wow.
Oh,
3,000
So, and I'm sure
employees.
And I'm sure that's because of the supply of cattle out there and or lack of, and the price of,
Yep.
and
Yep.
everything.
They said
going.
lack
And then
of supply.
And then Purdue and Cargill Foster is closing poultry and turkey plants, closing some of their plants. So, and I'm sure that's a supply, or not being able to have enough turkeys and chickens and stuff for after the whole bird flu and all that stuff. So pretty big news in the farm report
that is.
today.
Wow. Boy, you
Well-
got anything positive?
No, not today.
No, nothing
Not
positive
today.
Not today. Maybe
Not today.
tomorrow. Maybe
Sorry,
tomorrow.
guys.
Maybe the next day. Maybe
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe not.
it's crazy. I did buy another truckload of brisket points this week, so I was happy about that. I did have
Sure.
to pay a 20-cent premium, but still,
You got them.
I'm still
You
south of
got 'em.
$5, so I'm
Yeah,
good.
and you got them. That's the main thing.
We got them. Yeah, we got to that gets us. We are locked in enough now to get us through, I think, to April. So we'll get past
Okay.
the corned beef season and everything. So I think we're in good
Okay.
shape.
But
Sounds
yeah,
like
that
it.
whole Michigan turkey thing kind of threw a little ringer into our deal. So we kind of got the last of them. So
Yeah, they were subbing out a smaller turkey breast, and I'm like, whoa, hang on, we got to hold these because they all come in frozen, of course.
Right.
So we had to. I'm like, we need to hold these big breasts back for our holiday orders, and then because
Right.
we can slice it, we can slice the small ones for the restaurant. And then they came back and said, "Oh, we found you another 40 or 50 cases or something."
Okay.
And you want to hear the dumbass move of the week?
Okay.
Always.
I'm sitting there with Kenny, our food service guy, and we're adding up the number of turkeys that we had going out, just whole turkeys, whole birds, because we had contracted in 40 cases of these
Right.
turkeys, and we're the only ones in the PFG world that got these 14 to 16 pounders,
Right.
and everybody else was getting 24 pounders.
Yikes.
So they were able to lock in 40 cases, put it under a private SKU for us. Nobody could get it. And they said, hey, if you don't need them all, we'll just throw them back out to the market. So we're adding up turkeys before I left on Wednesday afternoon, and we were still taking orders through Thursday, and we had 77 turkeys.
Wow.
And Kenny says to me, he goes, yeah, you only got 40 cases. I'm like, 40 cases? That's 80 birds. We need to shut off ordering right now. So we called the social media. We got everything shut down. We shut down our whole turkey ordering. You could still get 3 pounds of, turkey breast, and you could get
Right.
pulled turkey or whatever, because we cook a turkey roast for that.
Right.
But whole turkeys we cut off. So we went through that whole rigmarole, and then I walk over to the catering office, which is now in our corporate office now, and they're like, we shut off turkeys. We just had to turn 3 or 4 people away in the last 10 minutes. And I'm like, yeah, this is great. So anyway, the phone rings about 2 hours later. And Kenny goes, Darren, yeah. He goes, there's 4 turkeys to a case. You've got 160 birds, not 80.
Oh, I was going to say, because I was just sorting through ours and there were 4 to a case. Yeah.
And I'm not sure why I had in my mind. And we had everybody there. My kitchen guy was right there. They were all sitting there. Everybody was like, oh, yeah, we need to shut this off right now.
Oops.
Whoopsies.
So we restarted it. I'm not sure where we ended up. They were dealing with that. I'll figure out how many turkeys I got to cook tomorrow, but
Right.
I'm guessing it'll be over 80.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
I think they're trying to reach our last year. I think we did 350 or 360 orders on Thanksgiving the day before. So we'll see how busy we're going to be.
We've got several orders for sides and, like I said, pork and brisket, burnt ends.
Yeah.
And ribs and stuff, And then we're going to have the food truck out on Wednesday also.
Are you?
Yeah. And in Jacksonville. We're not taking it to Springfield, but we are in Jacksonville. That's typically been a pretty good day for us. So.
And I did look at my weather. It looks like I am going to have my outside cooler space for that day.
Well, I was kind of thinking the same thing too.
So I'm going to be able to, I'm probably going to be cooking turkeys in the rain. But on Wednesday, we got a high of 34, low of 22.
Perfect turkey delivery weather.
Perfect turkey storage.
Storage, yeah. That's a better.
Storage. I might even back up the old reefer truck, Randy. The reefer truck?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the one without any insulation or anything in it and whatever, but
we've got the van.
I think I can confidently say I don't miss the Wednesday before Thanksgiving anymore. I don't think I ever have actually missed it, to be honest.
Yeah, and it sounds like now the forecast, I'm wondering whether I need to leave for Florida on Friday instead of Sunday, because now they're talking snow all the beginning of next week.
Yay!
Oh, are they really? Yikes.
Yeah. Now some of them fake Facebook ones are talking about the blizzard of the century, and the local forecasters saying don't believe, they're just wanting clicks, but there probably is going to be some snow. And I've seen it, and now all of a sudden it looks like Yeah, looks like Sunday, chance of snow. Monday, snow. Tuesday, chance of snow. Wednesday, snow. Yeah,
Yay.
I think it's time to go work from a southernmost location.
There you go.
Well,
And then on Thursday we've got our
excited.
benefit, our homeless dinner we're doing. So
Oh yeah, you're doing your homeless dinner.
that's coming
Whoa.
together pretty good. So
Yeah.
I got crews coming out. Marla's going to run herd on people on Wednesday, kind of putting everything together, and then they're going to come out Thursday morning and pull turkey and get everything loaded on the food truck to take to town. So.
Oh, are you serving it out of the food truck?
Yeah, we're serving it out of the food truck.
And are you just doing a turkey dinner, or what are you doing?
Yeah, turkey dinner. Turkey, mashed potatoes and gravy, corn, and that's it.
Dinner roll?
That's it. Oh, yeah, and dinner roll, of course.
Have to have the dinner roll.
And he's saying something about he was going to get some desserts, but I don't know whether he has or not. So, So we're going to be tight on space in the truck. So,
yeah, good thing it's going to be 30-some degrees.
yeah,
You could run a Chase fan.
running back and forth. Oh yeah, put some Cambros, and that's probably what we'll do is probably put some Cambros in the van, and put the hot stuff in those Cambros, and have the van in there too. So.
Right.
So that'll be my first one of these we're doing. So I'm sure it'll turn out well. So
That's good. Anytime you can give away free food, Randy, pretty fulfilling.
yeah, I'm anxious.
It's a great way to spend a Thanksgiving day, actually. We donated 120 pounds of meat to a church that's doing the same type thing. So,
Okay.
but I didn't. They wanted to cook it, so I'm like, okay, here's your
Here it
here's
is.
your meat. Here's your meat.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Well,
So
I hate to break this party up, but it is Sunday night, and I'm going to have to turn around and edit this, like, right now. So,
okay. Anybody got anything else?
yeah. You guys got anything else?
No, let's get through this
Nope.
damn holiday, and then
Yeah.
We'll talk again.
we can go from there.
Yeah.
Okey-doke.
Boring. We were
Well-
pretty boring today.
We
No,
talked a
not
lot about
really.
Vegas.
Interesting.
We never got Emma. Did you do any more research on Ron Jeremy or anything?
No. You never even posted the picture, so then everyone was like, "Where's the picture? Where's the picture?" And I was like, "I'm not posting it."
I did post it later when I didn't post
Yeah.
it, but I shared the picture because I got to thinking about that, and the it's kind of like turning in pork steaks, right?
Right.
You thought about Ron Jeremy's got so many charges against him for sex charges and whatever. I'm like, I'm just going to take the high road. And so I personally sent it to about 50 people who laughed their ass off.
Right.
Yeah, well, I wish we would have thought about that before we recorded the whole episode.
No.
But that's fine. Consider this our apology because he's not like
We're
the
not
best person in the
apologizing
whole-
for shit.
I feel like we should be
Why?
because
Ron
he's a shady guy.
No, he was just a great sausage king.
Yeah.
I don't know if Ron Jeremy and the word "great" should be in the
And
same
your
sentence.
mom
but...
was so proud that I introduced you to Ron Jeremy.
Oh, I heard all about it. But anyway,
Surprised we didn't get a call from HR.
There you go.
there's only 3 of us. You are HR, so I'm screwed. Or I'm HR, and same case, still screwed.
Still
What am I
screwed.
gonna do?
Oh, well. Joking
But-
if they can't take a fuck, right?
Yeah.
No, that was a crazy sentence. But anyway, moving on. If you haven't already, follow us on social media at Cue the Mic Pod. Find us on YouTube at Cue the Mic Podcast. Like, follow, subscribe, do all the things. You know the drill. Randall, take it away.
Boom! Out of here. Done. Finished.
Wow,
Kinda
that
like
was a
build-ups.
double pipe. That was build up.
Yeah.
Been having a lot of that lately.
Yeah.
But
That'll happen
Anyway.
from
What?
time to time.
that'll-
What? We've been having a lot of never
No,
mind.
okay.
Never
We
mind.
probably
What
should
is
go
wrong
a
with
different
you?
way. We're out of
Okay,
here.
we'll
It's
see you guys
it's
next week.
bedtime.
Yeah.